morning, children. Hope you are safe and secure. Let me ask you something. Do you like to observe others? Do we judge others based on our observations? Very often, we observe and analyze others whenever we get a chance, even when we are in a crowd. We notice the dress, talks, actions, responses, manners, and everything silently. No one passes our eyes unnoticed, right? We judge them accordingly. It's quite human too. We say he is modern, she is traditional, he is stylish, he is handsome, etc. Sometimes we indulge in body shaming too for their skin complexion or body weight. We formulate the character as rude, meek and gentle, short tempered, talkative, kind, angry, rough, honest, generous, etc. We judge the persons according to their actions and responses to the situations and persons. We formulate their personality from the impressions they create in our minds. So, how can we judge the character of a person in our lesson? The real life situations are lacking here. We can sketch it by observing how the character is presented before us by the writer. The appearance, the manners, how the writer reveals that character, how other characters reveal him or her, or how the character himself or herself reveals in the story. Here we sketch the character of Robert Baldwin through Martha, Marshall, and Baldwin himself. Now we are going to attempt the character sketch of Robert Baldwin in the story Hour of Truth. Baldwin is a central figure in the story. He is the secretary in a bank. Now let us focus on the lines from the text and extract the traits of Robert Baldwin. Listen to Martha's words. I don't believe your father ever did a wrong thing. Baldwin's righteousness is revealed here. He will tell the truth, nothing but the truth. It exposes his honesty and integrity. You have worked for him very faithfully. It shows he is faithful and dedicated. Baldwin was underpaid, and Martha's remark on it. Your father never complained. It shows Baldwin was sincere and committed. Now, words of Marshall. He knew that no amount of money could make you do something you thought wrong. It shows he is not tempted by money. How highly I honor and respect your husband. These words show that Baldwin is dignified, decent, and respectable. Baldwin's own words. I have got only a few years to live, but I will live those as I live the rest of my life. I will go to my grave clean. It shows he is very honest. Anybody who has known me doesn't expect me to haggle with my conscience. These words show that Baldwin is ethical and true to his conscience. When Baldwin was asked to say, I don't remember, Baldwin reacts. Those three words would choke me if I tried to speak them. These words show that Balvin is very true and honest. This is the technique we apply to reveal a character in a story. So let's conclude the analysis and prepare the script of Balvin's character. Character sketch Robert Balvin. Robert Balvin is the protagonist in the play The Hour of Truth. He was working as a secretary in a bank. He was very honest and hardworking. Balvin was an employee to Gresham. As an honest man, he was ready to give evidence against Gresham. At the same time, he was very loyal to his friend. He never withdrew his deposit when there was a problem with the bank. He had been working in the bank for very long years, but he was often underpaid while his boss Gresham was growing richer and richer. He never asked for a hike in his salary. He was trustworthy, sincere, loyal, and dedicated. Everyone in his family had respect for him for his qualities. When the children raised a doubt regarding Balvin's involvement in the bank's crash, Martha firmly said that Mr. Balvin will never go wrong. He valued his family but never wavered or compromised his morality. He stuck to his principles. Mr. Gresham offered him a huge amount to defend him in the court by saying, "I don't remember," in the trial. He even convinced him that Balvin had a right to that money as he was underpaid. He told him not to consider it as a bribe money. But no amount of money could change his mind, as he himself claimed. He was not ready to haggle with his conscience. He was a man of truth and he wanted to live his whole life like that. He wanted to go to his grave clean. He didn't surrender even to the temptation of his wife and children. He was a man of integrity and honor. He couldn't be morally corruptible. At last, Gresham himself was convinced of this and he decided to confess his guilt. Balvin was rewarded for his honesty. He got appointment in another bank. Truth alone wins in the end.